Hey everyone, Suey from Suey's book Banter decided to come outside to film a real quick video. Let's hope it's quick. Just for some change of scenery, but I feel like it's kind of noisy out here. There's a blue jay who is very territorial, so he's gonna yell at me a bit, I think. It's noisier out here than I always think it is. But it's kind of nice here in the shade, even though it's still hot. We got some hot going on. A couple days ago, this place was crazy for 15-20 minutes when we had 100-year storm, they're telling us, where you should see the wreckage I'm sitting in right now. Leaves everywhere. Yeah, we had a huge hailstorm and thunderstorm and flooding, and the garden is destroyed and the leaves are all ripped off, although there are some survivors. Anyway, that was crazy, so it's weird to be sitting out here and knowing that was going on just a couple days ago right here. Anyway, I am coming to you today to talk about book banning because, as you may know, my state has been in the news. State of Utah, yay Utah, has been in the news recently because of their decision to take out a whole list of books from the public schools. Because I guess there was a law made, I don't remember this, I just don't remember when this was happening, that if 3 school districts, I think it was, if 3 school districts decided a book was not good for the library, then they would take it out of all the libraries in the whole state. So I'm going to break my policy of no religious talk and no political talk today. So I feel very nervous and anxious about this topic, but I felt like I could not ignore it since this is happening right here in my state. And when I saw the news about this, I guess, when was it? Last week or the week before? I was like, oh gosh, here we go again. Please, why? Why is this happening? Why do people feel like this is okay? And I worry mostly that it's the beginning of more to come, worse things even. I do really worry about it, and I'm happy for people to talk about it, even though I want to cower in embarrassment for being in this state that is doing this. But I do know that there are other states. Sorry, I'm distracted out here too. I do know that there are other states who have done similar or worse things. I keep hoping that we won't be one of the states that's on the list of, book banners, but alas, it appears that we will be. Can't remember everything that's on that list. I know that most or all of Sarah J. Maas's books, both series even, I don't know, are on the list, and a couple of Elana Hopkins books. I don't think I've read anything on this list except A Court of Thorns and Roses. I know that MJ is rallying everyone together to read that book as a sort of protest against this list. Since I've already read it, I said I would read the second book, which I feel like is on more banned book lists than even the first one. So we'll see, I guess. And I've always wanted to read Elana Hopkins books just to see what they're all about. So maybe I'll read some of those. I don't know. We'll see. But I can't remember everything that's on that list, but there are some very awesome books on the list, and I will scroll through so you can see. And if you want to protest this whole banning books, then read something on the list. I guess it helps. I don't know. I feel mostly helpless and hopeless in situations like this because I feel like there's not a whole lot we can do about it. I feel like I remember some vague memory of when they were talking about making this thing be a law, and I remember worrying a little bit, but I don't know if there was anything I could do about it then. But I guess mostly it's choosing who we vote in, right? I don't want to waste brain space worrying about this stuff, but of course we all know that it has to be worried about. The reason that this also becomes a religious discussion is that when other people, a couple other channels I saw were talking about this, I was looking through the comments because I was really curious to see how people were taking this news. And everything is blamed on this state being predominantly Mormon, which annoys the crap out of me, I must say. Because most people I know are Mormons, mostly, many of us around here. And this is not how we believe. The people I know do not believe in book banning. The Mormons I know do not believe in book banning. So to make that blanket statement that it's because of the religion of this state makes me angry, because it is so very, very not true. Our state is very conservative, probably because of the predominant religion. We're very conservative. But there are other states that are also conservative, and they don't have some predominant religion. It's just, we are a conservative state. A lot of people in this state have conservative ideas, which, is more the issue, not necessarily the religion. If that makes sense at all to anyone out there. I feel like the church here is much more about education and learning all you can learn and knowing the issues and being informed and all those things more than they are for book banning. But that's not to say that there are some people who are for the book banning who happen to be in that religion. Does that make sense? I wish I could articulate better how I feel about that, because I just hate the generalization is all. It is not fair to generalize, as it is in most cases for any issue in any group of people. Also, the religion here, people are very, very, very involved in parenting and their families, and so I feel like if anyone, the people here would understand that it's a parent's job to decide what they want their kids to read and not to read, and not a government job. So that doesn't make sense in my brain, knowing that people are very involved in their kids' lives. And so why do we need to worry about what's available? Just decide for yourself and for your family and for your own kids what they can and can't read, until you feel like they're at an appropriate age or whatever. So that is my rebuttal there. I'm probably doing a terrible job at it, but I did just want to say something about it. Obviously, there are the people who are the squeaky people who get out there and make things happen that they are very, very, very strongly believe in, and for some reason they get heard. So it's crazy. I don't know if I have to clarify my own thoughts, but it should be obvious that I am very much against book banning, and really, really upset and embarrassed and annoyed that my state has done this. And I just really, really hope it doesn't lead to more widespread issues and moves to the libraries, although we've been having issues at the library for years, and we aren't the only ones, and it doesn't have anything to do with it being in Utah, because other libraries all across the country are having these issues with conservative people being worried about what's available. Anyway, here's hoping that this whole book banning thing can calm down and end at some point, although I just fear it's going to get worse. In the meantime, we will read all the things we want to read, and we will protest the best we know how, which is to read the books, read all the books, and also, as parents and grandparents, be involved and decide for ourselves what we want in our lives, and we don't have to tell other people what they should or shouldn't have in their lives. Simple as that. Did I make this short enough? I don't know if I did. Anyway, I'm very, very nervous, but I'm trying to be brave. Until next time, happy reading.